So today we have a Zendikar Rising set booster box to open. So I'm very interested to see what these packs look like. I know they have cards from the list on them. So let's just get cracking. Before we do that, of course, we get our buy a box promo, Aura. Pretty cool. And we are going to have another expedition. So we'll see what we pull in that. Let's just get into this and see how we do. So, let's see. So there's a little bit of a, put that off to the side for later. And all right, box on the side there. So as you can see on the packaging, it says a new kind of booster. So that's what the packs look like. So very reminiscent, but as you notice, it says a 12 card. So again, a little bit different than a draft booster. Let's see how we pull. All right, so it looks like there's some kind of tip card in this one. All right, so again, we have art cards in this set again. I think there's some ones that are signed or something by the artist. So yeah, I'm guessing this is probably backwards then. Okay, let's try the nope, that's definitely the front. Okay, so we're looking at it the right way. Okay, so it goes that, then that. Okay. So we get our commons as usual. Fly through those. Okay, so not too many commons. So we're moving on to uncommons. And we get a nice Hellhound, alternate art. That on the side. Another, that's kind of odd the way they mixed them. There we go. We get a Kazandu Mammoth and a foil alternate art Canopy Baloth. And looks like that was our full tip card there. Okay, so we are off to the races. So no list cards just yet. The first pack. Okay, so we have our card, and we get our land. All right. Let's see. Is uncommon, common. So it's like they're in the middle of the pack. Get a bunch of commons and uncommons. Okay, there's our rare. Verizal. And we get a second rare, Zareth Sand the Trickster. And we get a foil, Canyon Jerboa. Nice alternate art. And we get a nice plant token. Okay, so let me just organize this a little better. Okay, so alternate arts go up there. And then our rares go down here. Okay, so 2 packs, we've gotten 3 rares and 3 alternate art cards, including our 2 foils. Okay, so there's our, looks like the land, mountain. Foil Island. All right, so let's just fly through these. So a large number of uncommons, which is nice. We get a rare, Crawling Barrens. Another foil, Jawari Disruption, so I guess it doesn't take away from the foil you get in the pack. If you get a foil land, I mean. Alright, there's our art card. Land. Okay, so let's just fly through the commons. But it's just kind of weird how it's not a even distribution of everything. It's kind of uncommons are sort of in the middle. Okay, there's another alternate art. So let me just rearrange those a little bit. Put the foil falls up there, and then all the alternate stuff over here. There you go. A little bit easier to see. Okay. These ones aren't quite as smooth as the other ones. So there's an Inscription of Insight as a rare. Foil Skyclave Squid. And a token is a copy. Lots of blue. Lots of blue. All right, so there's our tip card, and there's the back if you want to see what they look like. Okay, and All right, so here's our uncommons. And a rare, Archon Emiria. Foil, Grotag Bugcatcher. Oh, and there's our first list card. So we get a Decree of Annihilation. So it's pretty obvious when you look at that it's not from the original set by looking at that. So I guess we'll put a list pile over there. I do like that they went back and used the original frames too. They didn't just update them. So I don't know if there's, I know there's like signed ones. So I don't know if there's how they're signed. So check back just to make sure. All right, so let's fly through our commons. There's our Mista Base Camp. Ooh, there's Skyclave Squid. That's really nice. I mean, all the artwork for those cards are nice, but that one's blue really pops. Okay, Geopede. Then we get our first mythics, so Scatter Skull Smashing. And a foil Synchronized Spellcraft, along with a Goblin Construct token. Okay, so the uncommons in this case are a little bit earlier in the pack. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We seem to have a lot of them though. Okay, here's some commons. I mean, as far as how everything appears in this pack, I have no idea what the distribution is. All right, so we get a dual land, the black-white one. And then we get a nice foil Yasharn. Very nice. And Tamio's Journal. So this is our second list card. Very odd one. I didn't. It's just not really sure there was any demand for Tamio's Journal, but I guess it's it really is a random card. Okay, so there's our art card. Yeah, you really don't know what's next in the pack. Like, it's just kind of a crapshoot. Could be common, could be uncommon, foil, rare, foil mythic, list card. All right, there's a Scoot Swarm, foil Skyclave Sentinel, and a non-token card. Still throwing those in there. All right, so there's our art card. All right, so we are flying through. Looks like we have another Canopy Baloth, alternate art. Area Captain. Ooh, it's another Scourge of the Skyclaves. Open those one of my regular boxes. Very nice. Risen Riptide. And an Illusion Token. So we've pulled, so far, looks like 2 mythics. So we're on pace for a decent amount. Trend continues. Okay, so let's go through these a little. All right, so there's our buy box promo again. And we get a foil Luminarch Aspirant. So that's 2 foil rares so far. And another list card. Kind of surprised to see a common Stumphorn Sentry there. That is really random. What? That is the most random one I think I've seen so far. Why would anyone want a Stumphorn Sentry? Just like, I guess is that like our Squire for this from like the Time Spiral reprints? Let's give you a useless reprint. All right, so we're flying through our commons now. So this is another uncommon heavy pack. Nothing really too write home about though in terms of the quality of commons. Okay, so we get another Barazal. Ooh, we get a Leyline Tyrant though. So that's 2 rares in the pack. And a Cleansing Wildfire. Did we open one of those earlier? Nope. Might have been the other box. Oh, the cat token. Okay, so it looks like you can get double rare / mythic packs, which is cool. So this kind of has a little bit of a collector pack feel. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. Like it's kind of like an in-between pack, I guess. It's like you don't get like all foils, but it's also you kind of hit the jackpot depending on which one you open. Even like within the packs, right? You're gonna get some that have a lot of uncommons and some that have less. Here's our all right. So here's our rare Myriad Construct. Ooh, a Skyclave Apparition. That's a lovely one I wanted to get. And Zulaport Duelist. A lot of blue uncommon or foils I noticed. And you know what I always say, if it's blue, it's probably not great unless it's like the home run cards for the set. But most of the time, blue is pretty disappointing. All right, so these are our uncommons. Ooh, another Ruin Cap Crab. It's a nice one. Okay, so Valakut Awakening. Here's our rare. A foil Expedition Healer. And a Construct Token. So far we've pulled 2 cards out of the list. I wouldn't say any of them have been what I call home runs so far, so hopefully that'll pick up. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of uncommons. Just nothing really spectacular though. There you go, Journey into Oblivion's okay. Not bad. It's a 401 I can tell you that much. It's probably gonna be terrible. Okay, so we got a Skyclave Shade and a Merfolk Windrobber. So I'm opening on literally all the foil blue cards and a Crystalline Slur. That's cool. Again, not really a high demand reprint card, but that's cool to see an old Stronghold card like that. Get some time in the spotlight again. And obviously, if you're a big fan of slivers, I'm sure you like seeing that. Especially weird considering it's Shroud, right? Like they don't, it's all hexproof now, so it's weird that they reprint a card that has essentially has Shroud on it. All right, so another uncommon heavy pack. McKinney Ox. All right, so we get Magmatic Chandler as our rare, and Sizzling Barrage, and a Drake token. A little bit of a meh pack. Yeah, I must say, like the foils, even though like, you know, it's a foil in every pack, it's kind of like the big selling point. Most of them have been pretty. Wait, that one's got. I don't know, maybe they all had that. Let me just check. No, this one's definitely got a Planeswalker symbol on it. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I guess it's special because it's got a Planeswalker symbol on it. No idea. We've been trying to make art cards more of a thing. Alright. Alright, so we get Charx, the Raging Isle, as our rare, and our foil. It is a expensive giant growth with kicker. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the issue too, with like, excuse me, selling like the foils as being a big deal. It's like, especially considering this is not supposed to be like a draft box, right? This is supposed to be like an opening your packs kind of box. Ooh, another foil. Hitting all these, you know, mediocre foils, it's like, does it really, I mean, not really that exciting, to be honest. I'm not going to pay extra to just open up a bunch of like unplayable draft commons as foil. Occasionally you'll hit one that ends up being like an all-star, but just in general though, I don't think I'd buy these based on just opening up common foils. Okay, so we get a Valakut Exploration. That's a nice one. Yeah, well, that's a card. It's a foil. They can't argue with that. Yeah, I think with the collector boosters, like the way those work, you know, the foils just aren't worth anything anymore, right? They're so easy to get. It's kind of a downer on them. All right, so here we go for uncommons. Okay, squad commanders are rare. Throne of McKindy is another rare we opened. Same pack. And Shatter Skull Charger is our 4 rare. So like in that case, we got, you know, pretty nice 3 rare pack. So we hit 4 list cards so far. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent right now towards them. It's like, okay, here's a bunch of meh cards that you could, if you really wanted, you could easily pick up. Like, I don't see what the attraction to, if you're talking about like high-end stuff, then maybe, but then again, it's like going to increase the price. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of a wash in the end. Ooh, Thundering Rebuke. It's pretty nice uncommon. Yeah, these ones definitely don't glide as much as like the booster pack ones were gliding. Okay, so we get on to Inversion as a rare. Board wipe. And Pyroclastic Helion. And then we get a Noble Benefactor. Actually, I don't even know what this card does. So it's put in the graveyard from play. Each player may search his or her library for any one card. Put that card into her hand. Each player. Huh, okay. That's different. I mean, I do appreciate that they're printing stuff with the old border, so looks cool in that regard. But I don't know. Not quite the excitement. Okay, so this one doesn't have that symbol on it, so again, I don't know what that means. But the art cards have a Planeswalker symbol. What does that mean beyond it has a Planeswalker symbol? I don't know. I just don't know. That's beautiful art. And the green on there. Very nice. Okay, so we got Tejeru Paragon. That looks like a party-based card. Ooh, a rare Skyclave Shade. So that's our second one in the box. At least of the shade. And our foil is another random draft common. Yeah, I don't know. I think if, you know, considering that the price is a little bit higher than a regular box, I don't know if necessarily I'm wowed by this to the point where I would exclusively buy this over a draft box. Like, I don't know. It seems like you definitely get a few more rares, which is nice. So maybe it is worth it. All right, so we get another Bright Climb Path. Nice. Okay, here's another mythic. So we get Drana, the Last Blood Chief. And foil McKindy Ox to go with our alternate art ones. Okay, so ooh, another foil. So that's not bad. We think we've hit 3 foil lands so far, which is kind of nice. So I guess in that regard, it's nice. I don't think I opened that many. I don't know if I opened one in the box. I know I think about it. Okay, so it looks like we hit another black landfall card, Dreadworm. Put that in this. Okay, Kargan and an Intimidator. Another Cowards, Warriors, all that stuff. Ooh, a foil Spitfire Lagak. And a Lanalore Reborn. Look at that. That's cool. And is it the Jumpstart version? I don't remember what that, or is that like one of the arch enemy symbols? I don't remember off the top of my head. What set that one is from. There's so many logos nowadays. Yeah, I don't know. If that's kind of like, if this is kind of the quality you're getting, you know, uncommons. I don't know. That's not as exciting as when they first announced it. It sounded like you're just getting, you know, high-end kind of bangers. I mean, I wasn't expecting, you know, all $50 cards, but I mean, if you're just gonna hit uncommons like that, that are easy to find, why? Not really anything to get too excited about personally. Maybe I'm just in the minority on that. All right, so our rare is Craig Plate Bailoff. So Big nasty Balon kicker. And Kazandu Nectar Pot. Yeah, this product definitely has a lot of like highs and lows. Like you'll get like 3 rares in a pack, and then you'll just get like a unplayable foil and just a meh rare. It's kind of, oh, that's nice. I love the Nissa though. But it should be nice if we open a Nissa maybe. Maybe that's an omen. We're gonna open this on this pack. All right, so we're flying through our uncommons. Okay, so we open up an Archpriest of Iona, another party-based card. Ooh, Agadeem's Awakening. There's our mythic, and another Shatter Skull Charger. Going along with a Tormenting Voice reprinted. I'm not sure why they went back to Tormenting Voice. Instead of like the new one. A Tormenting Voice at instant speed. I don't know, is that card too powerful? I don't know. Alright, let's fly through this a little bit quicker. Okay, Nighthawk Scavenger. That's a lovely one to open. It's my first one of those I pulled. And Jorga Visionary, along with the Door to Nothing. See, at least this I can get behind, and I like that it's from the was it Plane Chase? At least that's a card that somebody might open and find interesting and different. Like, oh, I opened up Door to Nothing. What's that card do? And then be intrigued and want to build around it. But again, is it really that exciting? Not to the average franchise player, but I can appreciate that especially if you're newer to the game. Ooh, so a Brushfire Elemental, alternate art. That is lovely. He is very, his hand's the only thing that's on fire though, so it's not a full Brushfire. Alright, so we get some more commons. Ooh, so we get a Branch Lock Pathway. So I do like that we're getting lots of these lands, which is nice. Another Scatter Skull Charger. I'm not sure how many we've hit. We'll have to do a recount after so many of those I've opened, but it feels like quite a few. Looks like it's got kind of a Vashino ability where it gets bounced if you're not kicked it. So there's my Scourge as a art card. Okay, let's fly through these. Alright. Akum Warrior. Okay, Nimble Trap Finders are rare. And then Dauntless Survivor is our foil. Drake token. Alright, so we're down to 3 packs. Alright, let's flip through these. Hit the sweet spot here. Okay, there's an Arcana Myria. Kind of a weird feel to it. And then our foil is that card. That card. It's that card. So I think the Expedition might have a little bit of work to do in this one. Ooh, there's a Cobra though. Yeah, I haven't opened up a Cobra in either my draft box or this box. It's kind of weird. No Cobra, no Omnath. It's almost like they know they're going to get banned. Alright. Alright, so there's another mythic. So Morag, Fury of Akum. And then our rare is Taborax, Hope's Demise, with our foil being Cleric of Chill Depths, along with Urborg Panther. So it looks like it's... Okay, I wonder if they're all the other cards. I kind of remember reading about this one years ago. That kind of goes and gets... I wonder if the other cards are also been the Feral Shadow, the Breath Stealer, and the Spirit of the Night are also in the because that'd be kind of cool if you can get all 3 of them, or all 4 cards. All right, last pack. So there's our art card. And we get a nice foil swamp. So I think that's about like 4 of them. That's pretty cool. All right, so here's the uncommons. We get a Journey, Captain, Spitfire, Angel Heart Protector, a rare's Coveted Prize, Coral Helm Chronicler, and our foil is a Sure-Footed Infiltrator because we gotta end on a nice, juicy, useless blue foil. Too funny. All right, so let's do a little inventory here. Then we'll do the expedition last. Okay, so quickly we have. So these are all the list cards we opened. Oh boy, yeah, this is a kind of a sad group. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, definitely, definitely not exciting. I would definitely not be incentivized to buy this product again, just based on the list cards. It's kind of a meh list. In terms of alternate art cards, I mean, we did end up with a couple nice ones here. A couple foils, got an Akum Hellhound. So we got a couple of the nice landfall guys, and then a couple of foils. Meh, nothing to write home about, but you know. As far as the uncommons and commons go, I don't know how much really expect to get out of the set, so at least I got two that are pretty decent. As far as our foils go, let's see, I don't think any of these are, especially, you know, being the collector boosters, these are basically just worth the same amount as the uncommons. And I don't think any of these are anything that are even really good. Okay, so we did end up with 4 full art lands. Not bad. I mean, they aren't what they used to be like when the original Zendikar, but not nothing to sneeze at though. All right, and then our rare. So let's see how we did so far. So put all the basic rares up there. Put all the mythics down here. So I think we did a pretty good job. This one I want to track though. Put the foils over here, and let's see how many lands we did. I'm going to put this down here. So we actually did get 2 of the same foil rare. Yeah, I thought so, but I'm like, no, it couldn't have been 2 of the same foil rare. What are the odds? Apparently they're quite good. Quite good. This around a little bit. And let's throw these up here. Okay, so we got, I think the Mammoth was the only alternate art I think I'm missing. So we ended up with 6 rare, mythic rare, so which is probably about like similar to what I opened in the draft box. Definitely opened up a couple more lands though, which is nice to get these ones. It's definitely more than I opened there. Oh, sorry, we opened 2, yeah. So we have 2 alternate art alternate art rare, sorry. The foils and that, and yeah. I mean, let's count. I wasn't even counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we opened up 38 rares, which, I mean, given the foils, you know, means we're close to about a box, right? Plus the on the mythic. So yeah, we usually clear like a regular draft box in terms of rares. So, you know, if you are looking just to mostly pick up the rares and stuff, then I think this is a decent product. You'll kind of average about the same in terms of mythics, looks like, as a regular booster box. But it's going to get a slightly more amount. All right, so I had some technical problems, but I am back to show you what we ended up pulling in our expedition pack. So there we go. We got a very nice Windswept Heath for our troubles. So look at that. Very nice Windswept Heath. So that's 2 fetch lands and 2 expedition packs, so can't complain about that. Definitely helps the box overall because those set cards were just not good. Just looking at the value of them later, like, oh, so far down the list of terms of valuable set cards. But positive note, we ended up on a nice expedition here. Windswept Heath, can't complain.